Muy buenas, bienvenidos a un nuevo vídeo de Tower of Fantasy. Bueno, ya dijimos que seguiríamos la historia. He visto que tema historia el último capítulo que tenía hecho era el 15, pero han agregado esta parte. Tenía todo el capítulo hecho, tenía el 100% y ahora me lo han trabajado al 80%. Así que vamos a hacer esta parte del capítulo 15 y luego seguiremos con los otros capítulos que ya es de la nueva zona, 16, 17, 18 y 19, que hay 4 capítulos más. Así que los haremos y demás. Pero vamos a hacer este pequeño agregado hoy, que haremos esta parte del capítulo. Brisa, suave y cielos despejados. Así que vamos a ir haciéndolo y luego iremos haciendo los otros capítulos poquito a poco. Así que nada, vamos para allá. Tenemos que venir aquí al de este de esto, a hablar con la Shirli en principio. Llevo equipado el planeador, ¿no? Sí, a ver si me acuerdo cómo iban las cosas. Hace tanto que no juego que ya ni me acuerdo de las cosas. Para adentro. Sala de control central. Sala de control central.
Shirley was in critical condition, but she's better now.
¿Qué pasó?
Sorry, we're not sure either. We don't have many leads right now, but I think it has something to do with looking for the Hive Mother's location.
Cuando Shirli estaba con Tempos, entonces Tempos debe...
That's right. Tempos must know what happened, but...
It crashed at almost the exact same moment Shirley fainted. We will only know what happened once Tempos comes back online.
No hay nada que podamos hacer ahora mismo.
Master Yu is currently working on repairing Tempos. We should have some good news soon.
Eso espero. ¿Qué fue lo que te pasó, Shirli? Shirli dice que solo necesitas descansar. Descansa por ahora, todo va a estar bien.
I hope so too. But we've got to be ready for anything and think about what to do next. Miss Plotty left Domain 9 in a rush not too long ago. Likely because Icrosis Gestos had the same issue. It's not just Shirley and Tempos that were affected. The situation is far more complicated than we thought. Shirley's case is unique. I'm afraid we won't be able to find the solution here in Domain 9. Whatever it takes, I'll find a way to help Shirley. Now that everything's finally over, we should have been able to enjoy a moment of peace. I didn't get the chance to show you guys around Domain 9 and let you try all the delicacies. Shirley will get well soon, and we will do all of that.
I'm with you. I want to be there for Shirley. Also, do you have time later? There's something I want to tell you. I'll be waiting for you at Azure Bazaar.
Zeke, el hermano. Es que es el hermano de la Shirli. ¿Ves? Ahí está.
I'll talk to you later then. You must have important matters to discuss with your friends right now.
I have some things I'd like to ask Master Yu as well. I'll come by later.
Vale, gracias por estar aquí. Tenemos que ir al bazar.
Shirley. Shirley.
Mia, Lynn.
Let's talk over here. Mia probably wants some time alone with Shirley. I got Shirley's data from Shelly and have passed it to Master Yu, hoping it can be of help. Shirley's condition is still unclear, isn't it?
Los demás siguen investigando. Pero no puedo solo sentarme aquí y esperar. Claro, normal. ¿Por qué están aquí?
You probably already figured. It's about the unusual silence of Gestos.
Entonces, Getos también. Espera, Getos se encarga de autorizar el reactor de Omnio del reloj solar infinito. Si no funciona bien, eso significa que el reloj solar infinito está...
Not just the infinite sundial. The Omnium reactors across all space-time regions are no exception. Should the reactors fail, the fallout would be disastrous. We won't let it happen again, no matter what it takes. That's one of the reasons we came to Domain 9. The other is worrying you might be in trouble. Turns out Mia was right. Yes, around the same time Gestos went silent, Mia told me she had a really bad feeling. She was worried something might happen to you guys, and insisted I bring her here to Domain 9.
Getos hizo silencio justamente cuando Shirley se desmayó.
So we had to check on you guys as soon as possible, to do whatever we could to help.
Gracias por traer los datos de Shirley.
And your memory backup, just in case. I was really hoping we wouldn't need them, but seems like we do.
No, realmente aprecio. Gracias por cuidar de nosotras. Y también de mí.
I owe you an apology about Mia. You asked me to look after her while you're in Domain 9, yet I brought her over without asking.
Shirley no había advertido de que viajar a través del espacio-tiempo y las perturbaciones en la puerta estrella podían afectar a Mia. Por eso la dejamos, ¿no? Pero eso, Shirley y yo decidimos dejar a Mia en Vera y pedirle a Lynn y Ruby que la cuidaran. A pesar de estar en mundos diferentes, Mia nunca dejó de preocuparse por nosotras. Ya. No te preocupes por eso. De hecho, me alegra de que hayas traído.
Just to be safe, could you maybe take her for a checkup? I remember Domain 9 has some mechanics who specialize in smart servants.
Claro, le preguntaré a Mia cómo se siente, pero probablemente no quiera separarse de Shirley en este momento.
We're all hoping Shirley gets better soon, so she can tell us what's really going on. Otherwise, I'm worried you might get dragged into even bigger trouble.
Problema más grande.
This isn't just about the computing power needed to locate the Hive Mother's coordinates, causing Gestos and Tempos to crash. Headquarters seems to think Shirley took this chance to hack into Gestos. We don't know how they plan to deal with the culprit. But I don't think these people will let this opportunity pass by. After spinning a tale, the truth they present to us is probably going to be far different from what really happened.
Las fake news, eso está en la orden del día. ¿Cómo pudo pasar esto? ¿Quiénes son esas personas?
What do you think, or imagine headquarters is like?
Solo conozco a la señorita Plotty de la sede central, una agente dedicada que promueve activamente el desarrollo de Omnium.
The authorizer on rotation. Just like Archon Elric, she too is one of the Omnium advocates who support Omnium research to make the world a better place. Opposing them are the conservatives, who argue for the use of existing Omnium technology to keep the world stable and orderly. Both sides are so set in their ways that many important decisions are being shelved because they can't come to an agreement. Everything changed when Gestos authorized a new reactor. Authorizing a new reactor means the activation of a new Tower of Fantasy. This is a big win for the Omnium advocates. And now, with Gestos falling silent, likely because of the new tower, the conservatives are gaining the upper hand.
¿Dices que Shirley quedó atrapada en medio de su pelea?
I'm sorry for what might happen to Shirley, but we can't influence the decisions at headquarters. I often feel that we are really lucky. In Vera, we're able to do the right thing for everyone.
Vera no tiene una torre ilusoria. ¿Eso lo hace mantenido fuera de conflictos?
Actually, Vera's Tower of Fantasy was never activated because of those very conflicts.
Interesante. ¿Qué debería hacer por ella? ¿Y qué puedo hacer?
Don't stress too much over it. I'm just sharing my concerns. It doesn't mean they will actually harm Shirley.
Sí, como
Right
poco
now,
encima la
our
revienta.
priority is to wake Shirley from her coma, so she can tell us what exactly happened.
Entiendo, gracias por contarme
I'll
todo.
head over to Master Yu's place now to help address any potential issues with the Infinite Sundial. Let's keep in touch. If anything new comes up at headquarters, I'll let you know.
Pues vale. Bueno, tenemos que ir con el hermano ahora, ¿no? Ah, no, tenemos que hablar con Mia primero. Lo siento, no debí dejar sola en Vera por tanto tiempo.
Don't apologize. I understand. You did it for my safety.
Pero prometimos volver y recogerte juntas y ahora Shirley está...
I do not think this is your fault. There is no need to blame yourself. You have tried so hard. Finding Zeke, modifying the Infinite Sundial, and solving the gray space entity crisis in Domain 9. I know what you have been through. And if you had not been there for Shirley all this while, she would probably be in much worse shape right now. So, do not be too hard on yourself. If you are sad, I will be sad too. Now, I need you to cheer up so we can help Shirley together.
Por supuesto, Mia, lo haremos juntas. Mientras la maestra Yu investiga la causa, ¿qué podemos hacer por Shirley? Si no me falla la memoria, ¿no le sucedió algo similar antes?
According to the records, Shirley was once in a deep coma, affecting both her mental and emotional states. With the help of Dr. Claire from Cetus Island, Shirley was successfully
En la doctora
awakened.
otra vez, ¿no? En aquella ocasión fue Zeke quien encontró a Shirley en el paisaje mental.
On my way to the Infinite Sundial, I saw Zeke, or rather, Lord Mingxing. He did not recognize me. Or maybe he just did not see me.
Sí, se creía que sería mejor que él recordara las cosas por su cuenta. Forzarla a recordar podría ser demasiado para él. No quiero ir en contra de su voluntad, pero ahora...
I think we should tell him. Zeke always puts Shirley first. He is willing to give everything for her. When he learns the truth, he will definitely appreciate being able to be there for Shirley when she needs him the most. I am sure Shirley will understand. Please, trust me.
Muy bien, enana, te voy a hacer caso. Vamos a ver. Mia, sé que también tiene algo que contarnos.
Understood. I'll record it and analyze carefully.
Y bienvenida de nuevo. Bueno, pues vamos para allá, ¿no? Tenemos que ir a ver a Zeke al bazar. Sal del reloj infinito. Vale, pues tenemos que salir aquí. Planta 1, la planta de abajo, ¿no? ¿Por dónde hemos entrado? Sí. Bueno, a ver. Ahora tenemos que ir a hablar con Zeke. Y a ver qué nos cuenta el hermano. ¿Dónde está el de este? Hay un TP al lado, ¿no? TP al moco. quiero responder otras preguntas. Quería mirar la estatua. ¿Cómo estaba? A ver, estatua. Ahora sí tengo que meter para subir el último nivel. Luego he visto que me faltaba un nivel por subir. Wow, me faltan 4 niveles. Pues nada, a ver, ¿dónde está Zeke? Aquí, ¿no? Ahí está.
Hello, Lord Ningjin.
Miss Shirley once mentioned she hoped I'd have the chance to meet Mia, and I've been looking forward to this day. Hello, Mia. But Miss Shirley's in critical condition. Let's skip the chit-chat. There's something I've been wanting to confirm with you and Miss Shirley. You and Miss... No. Shirley. You knew me before I ended up in Domain 9, didn't you?
Zeke.
Zeke. Was that my name? So, you do know who I once was.
Eres el hermano de Shirli y mi amigo. Le prometí a Mia que los 4 volveríamos juntas a Astra.
We are family. Asperia's Astra shelter is our home.
Family. Friends. People I should have never forgotten. Yet, I have no recollection of you. I'm so sorry.
¿No seas tan duro contigo mismo? No es tu culpa, pasaron muchas cosas en aquel entonces. Después de repasar rápidamente nuestras experiencias pasadas con mi Jin. Entonces, ¿recuerdas
It
algo?
feels like I'm hearing someone else's story, not as if I lived through it myself. Yet the blurry images I can vaguely recall seem to resonate with it.
Si no recordabas nada de nosotras, ¿por qué me buscaste para que te confirmara?
Believing in intuition is just about as reliable as my chaotic memories. Whether it's the immediate familiarity I felt when we first met, or the unexplained peace your voice brings me, I'm convinced that our pasts are deeply intertwined. By spending more time with you, I hope to recall more things. Recovering those memories will help me discover who you are and who I am.
Eso es lo que Shirley también quería. Ella no quería contarte nada hasta que tus recuerdos regresaran. No quería que estuvieras atado a tu pasado o a quién eras. En cambio, ella eligió esperar pacientemente el día en el que la verdad saliera a la luz, sabiendo que después de la tormenta viene la calma.
I'm glad we're united again in Domain 9. And I don't see your intuition as unreliable. It's the bond that ties family together. So, you'll remember us eventually. I'm sure of it.
But right now, we can't just sit around and wait for Shirley to wake up. What can I do to help?
La de Shirley podría deberse a que ella es un ángel de la clemencia. Esto ha ocurrido antes, así que estoy pensando en volver a Aesperia y pedirle a la doctora Clay en la isla Cetus que nos ayude. Ah, pues mira. Fuiste tú quien encontró a Shirley cuando estaba perdida en el paisaje mental. Es posible que necesite tu ayuda.
Understood. As long as it helps Shirley, I'll do anything.
No has cambiado nada, Zeke. ¿Y qué pasará con las cosas aquí en el Dominio 9? Podríamos estar fuera por un buen tiempo. Creo que las cosas no se resolverán tan fácilmente.
Let's go see Master Yu.
Así de las vacaciones, ¿no?
Excuse me, guys. And this cute itty bitty smart servant.
Yanu.
You've probably heard headquarters is in total chaos over the Gestos incident. Archon Elric urgently needs you back to start an investigation into the incident. But it seems you two have something important to finish.
¿Planeas llevarme de vuelta a Icarus por la fuerza?
Oh, relax. I'm not here to get in your way. If you manage to wake Miss Shirley, then Archon Elric can personally question her to get the whole picture of the incident. That would be better for everyone, don't you think?
¿Estás aquí para ayudarnos?
I just
Coneja.
think this is the better way to handle things, for both Miss Shirley and Hykros. I'll give the doctor a heads up and help with the prep work. Once you land on Cetus Island, there's no need to brief the doctor. Just head straight into her mental landscape and wake her up. Of course, once she's awake, Archon Elric will speak with you right away. Sound good?
Gracias por su ayuda, señorita.
I'm but a simple messenger, trying to do my job. Well then, see you later.
Nos vemos, coneja. El Arconte Elric, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué fue lo que pasó con Shirli?
Thanks to Monsieur Nuo for the help. We've got to speed things up too. Let's get going.
Pues venga, vamos para allá, ¿no? A ver. Hay que volver al reloj otra vez, en serio, tío. Venga, vamos para allá. Podría teletransportarme a esto, pero creo que es más rápido así. Porque hacer el TP tengo que teletransportarme arriba y luego tirarme para abajo. Así que da lo mismo, realmente. Creo que más o menos se tarda lo mismo. Pero bueno. Maestra, yo estaba en el tercer piso, ¿no? La maestra, yo. Estaba en aquí, ¿no? ¿Sí? Menos mal. Digo, creo recordar que estaba en la tercera planta.
You're all here. Unfortunately, Tempos still isn't working. We thought it crashed because it overextended itself while trying to pinpoint coordinates. But it turns out the situation is much more complicated. The infinite sundial is still running, but there's a persistent issue with Tempos' authorization. Hykros headquarters will be working with us to resolve this issue. We can't say for sure when all the pieces will fall into place. What we do know is that Shirli is the key. Her background and experiences might hold the answers we need. This is likely why there's so much controversy around her now. Domain 9 will make sure she's treated fairly.
Estamos aquí.
Oh.
Ya hemos pasado por algo así con Shirli y logramos despertarla. Creemos que podemos hacerlo de nuevo porque eso queremos volver a Aesperia e intentar despertarla una vez más. Y por eso Zeke va...
Despite being from the outside world, what you've done for Domain 9 surpasses anything done by most of the residents here. You've traveled through all 4 states of the domain, and every inch of this land bears witness to your efforts. Your contributions will never be forgotten here. If there's any way I can help, you have my full support. I'll take care of things in Aquaville. Please do concentrate fully on waking up Miss Shirley.
Master, you...
Don't feel bad. Just think of it as me keeping my promise.
¿Promesa?
Thank you for everything. We'll take our leave now.
Oye, ¿qué promesa, Zeke? O sea, ¿qué te prometiste con la morena? ¿Puedes decirme algo, no, Meloncio? Sal del reloj infinito. Otra vez salir del reloj. Pues para la planta baja, ¿no? Arriba, abajo, adentro, afuera. Hostia. Otra vez para afuera. ¿Qué le costaba al Zeke quedarse aquí, hablar con él, con Zeke ahí? No me hace decirte al puto pueblo y luego volver para aquí. Hombre, o sea, ¿qué le costaba que el Zeke estuviera aquí y hablar? Si tal, lo que hemos hablado tampoco ha sido tan trascendental. Ay, Dios santo. No, ve para el pueblo, habla con Zeke, vuelve para aquí. Ay, cómo les gusta esto de que te des paseos por el juego a los asiáticos, tío. Me parece brillante. Pero bueno. Bueno, a ver a dónde tenemos que ir ahora.
Shirley's waiting for us. Let's go.
I do not understand.
Eso, yo
What
tampoco.
was that promise
Bien, bien,
about?
bien. Así me gusta, que indagues.
You can say it's kind of a quid pro quo. Master Yu agreed to help me find leads about the outside world and my identity. In return, I agreed to lend my strength to Domain 9. That means holding the front line when the darkness invades Aquaville. If I ever found myself, I was free to step aside and choose my own path. But after witnessing the devastation caused by the darkness, seeing people left homeless and lives lost, how could I just walk away?
Pues la maestra Yu mencionó su acuerdo para aliviar tu carga.
I've made up my mind. I must save Shirley, no matter what it takes.
Tanto Mía como yo estamos contigo. Justo como prometí, los 4 vamos a regresar juntos. Vale, o sea, tendremos que volver a Asperia, ¿no? Por lo que veo. Sí, ¿no? Tiene toda la pinta. Mapa. Y tendremos que ir a Asperia. A la Isla Artificial. Y Cross... ¿Dónde estaba? Esto estaba por aquí arriba, ¿no? Aquí. Ahí estás. Vale, hace un montón que no... Bueno, hace 6 meses que no jugaba a TOF, pero hace todavía más que no venía por esta zona, así que... Uy, qué guapa esta imagen, ¿no? Qué chula, tío. A ver. Vale. Luego tenemos que ir al laboratorio, ¿no? Estaba por ahí. Ah, no. Hostia, mongolín. Fran.
Haven't seen you in a hot minute, kid. Have you lost some weight?
Executor, according to my calculations, you are 2 kilograms lighter than when you last met Mr. Franz. The weight loss is likely due to being overly busy. You should take care of yourself and get enough rest.
Deja un juego.
Little Mia is so concerned about you. You really should listen to her.
Franz?
I've heard about what's been going on with you. Let me reintroduce myself. I'm Franz, the liaison between Astra and Hykros, and an old friend of your parents.
My parents?
I'll fill you in when the time is right. Not now, though. We can sort through the past later. Right now, Dr. Claire is preparing for the awakening experiment.
Ahí está haciendo lo que tiene que hacer. ¿En serio? Qué grande. La autora mencionó algo sobre ponernos a trabajar.
Classic Claire. Don't worry about it. Miss Yanu and I will handle it. Just in case. She first tracked me down and filled me in on your situation. Then she got Claire on board with the experiment and did all the legwork. We gotta make sure to thank her properly later. Our initial assessment suggests that this coma was caused by Shirley's personality falling into a deep sleep. Since her personality is dormant, it is probably Nemesis who was implanted in Shirley by the Sage. That's causing all the chaos. We're not sure what she did to cause Gesthos and Tempos to crash. Same as before, kid. While Zeke is looking for Shirley, you'll be on guard to prevent any mishaps. Only by waking Shirley can we start tracking down Nemesis. So, are you ready? Zeke, you good? Claire specifically stressed this to me. While Shirley's asleep, the system will bring her mental world to life. A virtual reality crafted from her cherished memories. It's a sanctuary where she can relax completely. Typically, visitors don't upset that world because they know who they are. But you, how well do you know Shirley and yourself?
¿Qué podría pasar?
It's hard to say. The most likely scenario is that Zeke's mental landscape will merge with Shirley's, creating utter chaos. A single misstep could lead to getting lost. Not only would that not help Shirley, but Zeke could end up losing himself too.
De una mejor manera, yo puedo entrar y traer este tiempo.
I understand how you feel, kid, but their shared blood makes Zeke the best candidate. I trust that Shirley's brother won't let her down.
I got this.
You should head to the lab. Claire needs to tweak the equipment for you.
Okay.
Sé que se va con prisa, bueno, está en el laboratorio.
Never thought I'd have to introduce myself again like this. Talk about a twist of fate. It's a long story. When I first met Zeke, he had just escaped with Shirley from the heirs of Ida, and was trying to make a life on Astra. He stood there, guarding little Shirley like a hawk, glaring at me with those fierce eyes, even though he was just a kid himself, barely over 10. Oh, those intense glares were something else.
Porque eres de Iclos, ¿verdad?
Yeah, he wanted nothing to do with Hykros, or the heirs of Ida ever again. In his eyes, both sides were the cause of his parents' tragedy. And as you know, over time, he let go of his hatred and obsession, focusing on creating a peaceful life for Shirley. That's the Zeke we both came to know. But now, he's lost himself, not even knowing what he used to live for. I blame it on my old age, getting all sentimental. Back to Shirley. You've probably already heard of the power struggles at headquarters. Those heartless dirtbags. I always hoped you'd stay as far away from them as possible. But given the current situation, we've got to stay proactive and not get manipulated by them. From what I've heard, some of them have already started pulling strings.
¿Qué están planeando hacer la Shirley?
Even if I knew, I'm not sure if I could do anything to stop it. What seems inevitable is that those people from headquarters want to take Shirley for research, to find clues to fix Gestos. Archon Elric and Miss Plotty from headquarters will let you know the details later. If Shirley ends up with them, it might not be the worst thing. But if there's no progress in fixing Gestos, and Shirley falls into those people's hands?
No dejaré que nadie lastime a Shirley. ¿De qué lado estás?
Me? I'm just doing what needs to be done.
Gracias por apoyarnos, Franz, como siempre lo has hecho.
Let's save our thanks till Shirley's awake, huh? You should head to the lab and get ready.
Pues venga, para abajo. He acabado de sonar la... Estaba alguien haciendo lo de los fuegos artificiales. Me hace gracia ver que todavía hay gente que entra a jugar. Eso es de las primeras cosas que haces en el juego. Bueno, vamos a ver a la doctora Clay que hace... Mira, ahí está, ¿verdad? Siempre esperé que este personaje fuera jugable y nunca, a menos que yo recuerde, han sacado su de esto. Sí que está listo, podemos comenzar el experimento. Despertar cuando quieras. De acuerdo, comencemos. Pues para adentro.
Is this Shirley's memories? I feel like I've been here before. No, I'm sure of it. This is our home.
Finally. Done. Ta-da! Introducing Shirley's special concoction. Orange soda made with iced orange juice and freshly squeezed lemon juice. Just you wait, Zeke. You're about to unlock a core memory. Better taste it first, just in case. Yikes! So sour. Sour over If it doesn't, then it would definitely prove Zeke's taste buds are broken. Could Zeke actually be taste blind? He didn't even react to the super sour one before. But his cooking is delicious. If he really can't taste, how does he cook so well? Well, no matter. I'll just have him try it and see.
I think I do remember something sour.
El super agrio. La tierra aún está húmeda y... ¿Qué recuerdos, tío? Es la primera de esto. Ey, ahí hay algo más también. El mapa. Sé que es un gran tonto. Tienda de gasas, vendajes y algunos medicamentos comunes. Vale.
So squishy! And kinda ugly, too. Is it a kitten or a bear? Did I mention before that I like baby bears? I just mentioned it casually. Didn't think he would remember. If only his crafting skills could rub off on his aesthetics. Lucky for me, Celine is the one who picks out my clothes. What to name you? What to name you? Ah! How about Zeke? Perfect! When I'm mad at him, I'll take it out on you. Sorry, Shirley. It's all my fault. But if Zeke finds out I named it Zeke... Ugh. Does that mean I'm getting a bear named Shirley for my next birthday? And then Mia the following year? I think there are plenty of other good names that would suit you.
Was this bear really ugly?
Tan feo.
I should take a look outside.
Venga, vamos para afuera.
Shirley? Did you sneak out again?
No, I didn't. Mia, you're supposed to be on my side. How could you rat me out? Mia did not.
A guilty conscience speaks first.
Zeke, you're bluffing.
Only someone feeling guilty would fall for that.
Zeke.
It wasn't completely a bluff, though. See? You've got evidence stuck to your back. This type of grass is only found outside the shelter. No need to tell you exactly where, right? You're too old to be rolling around in the grass like a little kid.
But lying in the sun felt so nice. I just got carried away.
Let's not make a habit of it. Go change and wash your hands. Dinner's ready. Shirley?
Ya, donde empieza el juego. Hostia, que tiene. fuimos y la primera vez que entramos al dominio.
I told you, it's dangerous out here.
I just wanted to help.
Help? You're only giving me more trouble.
But
There is no but. Go back immediately. Without my permission, you can't.
Even with your memory turned into a wasteland, you're still fixated on a chance for redemption. The opportunity to find truth lies in your own hands.
just do it, Zeke.
El experimento del despertar fue interrumpido. ¿Qué ocurrió? Al volver el experimento del despertar no tuvo éxito. Shirli, ¿qué pasó y qué hay de Zeke? Cuando el sistema se apagó, se desconectó tranquilamente del espacio virtual. Probablemente aún no está despierto. Nervioso. Probablemente esté demasiado cansado. Déjalo dormir un poco más. ¿Eh? El neuroenlace puede agotar al sujeto enlazado un buen descanso de todo lo que necesita. No te preocupes. Si no tienes más preguntas, ¿podrías salir, por favor? Necesito compilar los datos experimentales. También deberías pensar qué hacer ahora. O sea, no se ha despertado ni la Shirli ni el Zeke, todavía está durmiendo. Sal del laboratorio. O salimos del laboratorio. Bueno, pues de momento no solo no hemos despertado a la Shirli, sino que hemos dormido al hermano. Aparte, esa escena que es un poco perturbadora, el tema del esto. Para arriba, ¿no? Ahí está, supongo, el... Esa no es la... Hostia, la Fridge. Se llama Fridge, ¿no? Sí, sí es Fridge. sí que es Fridge, sí. Eventos no es un lugar al que los herederos de Aida puedan entrar y salir libremente.
In this situation, quibbling won't do any of us good.
¿Qué le has hecho a Shirli?
The sage's plans are confidential. I'm just here to ensure they're carried out smoothly. Nemesis losing control is a problem for you, too. In that regard, we have a common interest. So, I'll give you a hint on where to go next. You need to go to Gesthos, located in the algorithm arc at Hykros headquarters.
Nemesis ha pedido algo. ¿El incidente de Gesthos realmente está relacionado con Shirli? ¿Cuánto sabes sobre Shirli, sobre Hykros y cómo supiste de nuestros movimientos?
I'm not obligated to answer your questions, kid.
No me caes bien.
Evil? Ha! Don't get too ahead of yourself. You might not even have what it takes. Life is not limited to one form. That's all I have to say.
Bueno, los planes del guía. La esperanza que el guía vio en Shirli.
Where are you, kid? Archon Elric and Miss Plotty are here. Come back to the lab quickly. Don't keep them waiting.
para adentro. Está el arconte, a ver qué nos dice el Elric. Se ha despertado el Zeke, vale, al menos. He analizado los datos experimentales. Parece que la personalidad del puta de Shirli Nemesis interrumpió al propósito de nuestro experimento de despertar. Lo que Zeke vio en el paisaje mental también confirma esto.
I found Shirli, but she suddenly turned into Nemesis. Then the whole world started to collapse.
Intervino en nuestro experimento para evitar que Shirli despertara.
Oh? So you couldn't keep the heirs of Ida's creation under control and let it interact with Gestos? Working with the heirs of Ida and causing this mess? I'll make sure you're held accountable.
Recuerdo que ninguna parte de nuestra trata implicara mantener a Nemesis bajo control. La isla Cetus no es Icros. Piensa bien antes de empezar a buscar culpables. La culpa es nuestra, no de la doctora, por favor, continúa. Sé que está manteniendo el margen desde el último experimento, es una niña asustada. Ahora que sabemos que Nemesis ha tomado el control y se niega a despertar, que despertemos a Shirli, realiza más experimentos sería un desperdicio. Solo puedo asegurarme de que su cuerpo permanezca estable. Eso es todo lo que puedo hacer por ahora. Realmente necesitamos ayuda, doctora. Con tanta gente en Icros abarrotando este lugar, el laboratorio parece un zoológico. Voy a tomar un poco de aire. No me importa que vayan.
The report shows that when Gestos and Templars were working together to decipher the dark forms, a large amount of abnormal data was sent to the Gestos network. Everything points to Shirli, or Nemesis, an angel of clemency. In other words, it's part of the heirs of Ida's long-standing plot to sabotage Gestos and destroy the Tower of Fantasy. We must understand her intentions, repair Gestos, and stop the heirs of Ida's next moves. I'm taking her back to headquarters, and that's an order.
What are you planning to do with Shirli?
Hay que garantizar la seguridad de Shirli. Necesitamos su cooperación. ¿Y por qué debería confiar en ti?
We plan to start repairing the Gestos network. The Gestos network is the backbone of its operation, providing it with many functions. One key function is controlling and authorizing Omnium reactors. These functions come from the network's foundational layer. The authorizer uses a cybernetic link to connect with and edit this layer, which allows the Gestos network to update and advance. Although we're not sure how, Nemesis has disrupted the logic of the foundational layer. We need to send a team into the network to assist with repairs.
Are you suggesting we go into the network, Miss Plotty?
The cybernetic link can exert significant mental strain on the connected individual. For safety, only those who pass a screening test are allowed to attempt the network connection. I've submitted your physical examination reports. If you meet the requirements, I'll let you know immediately.
Pruebas de la selección, como las personas más cercanas a Shirli son las candidatas ideales para la misión. Frick también dijo que el Gestos es la llave. Una vez que estemos dentro de la red, ¿qué hacemos?
I'll assist you in repairing the network. Fixing Gestos will disrupt Nemesis's plans, and she'll try to stop you. It's up to you how you want to deal with her, as long as it doesn't harm Hykros' interests.
I accept your terms, Executor.
Por supuesto, cuenta conmigo. Créanme que pudimos llegar a un acuerdo. Dejaremos a la doctora continua de su trabajo si nos disculpan. La salida es por allí. Plotty se va con el grupo a todas
Guess those network.
Do you have any advice, Mr. Franz?
I'm not an expert on Gestos, so I don't have much advice to give. I've heard that the surface layer of the Gestos network, where you might be going, is just a reflection of the foundational layer.
La estructura de la superficie de la red.
If the foundational layer is in chaos, I wonder what that means for its reflection, the surface layer. They're, well, the same as always. Take care.
If it helps save Shirley, it's all worth it.
Eso estoy de acuerdo.
We can't rush this. Until we get word from headquarters, we'll just have to wait.
But we can't just sit around. Mr. Franz, could you tell me more about Shirley and me? After the experiment, I've started to remember some things. Shirley's transformation, the last experiment here, and the time engine.
Finalmente no recordaste.
Yes, Executor. Thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for being there for Shirley. Supporting and protecting her. I failed as a brother, but I'm thankful she had you by her side.
Sí, finalmente no ganarás el premio del hermano del año, pero habernos olvidado así. Está bien, está bien. Es bueno que ya no recuerdes. De lo contrario, Shirley habría estado desconsolada. ¿Cuál es el plan?
Zeke, stick with me, and we'll see if we can help you unlock more memories. Mia, you stay with the kid. You probably have your own leads to follow.
Ángeles de la Clemencia.
Let's split up and share information. The more we know before heading to headquarters, the better.
For Shirley.
We will get her back.
Juntos. Supongo que tendré que ir a ver a la Fridge, ¿no?
Archon Elric, any update from Plotty?
Vale, entonces el capítulo este ha acabado. Este es el principio del siguiente, supongo, ¿no? Vale, entonces nosotros llenaremos la
for
descripción.
Shirley's sake.
Vale. En el distrito 9 hay forma C que iremos juntos a la sede central.
I'll be right there.
Vale, pues con esto, bueno, tenemos que salir de aquí, ¿no? Seguramente. Para que me deje acceder al de este, ¿verdad? Ah, no, me deja mirar desde aquí también. Ah, no me deja. Tengo que salirme del laboratorio de la doctora. Doctora Claire, ¿nos dices algo o qué? Doctora. Está mirando en otra dirección. Quizás sea mejor dejar a la doctora. No nos quiere decir nada. Bueno, tenemos que salir de aquí, pero el capítulo en principio ya está completo. Este es el principio del capítulo 16, supongo, porque hemos completado el arco de Shirley y de esto. Entonces ahora tendremos que de esto ir a la siguiente zona. Supongo que eso ya será el siguiente capítulo. A ver, vamos a verificarlo. A ver. Terminal, historia. Efectivamente, capítulo completado. Hemos completado el capítulo. Está de puta madre. Y ahora ya este ya sería el siguiente capítulo, que este es el 16 que tenemos que ir para aquí. Vale. Entonces esto tendríamos que de esto, pero bueno, el siguiente capítulo tenemos que ir a Icros. Y es el capítulo 16 ya, que lo dejamos para el próximo día. Ya empezaremos en Icros, así que lo dejamos aquí. Capítulo 15 completado, ahora sí. Y bueno, ahora ya empezaremos con el 16, 17, 18 y 19, que son los 4 capítulos que faltan. Iremos haciéndolos capítulo a capítulo, un vídeo por capítulo, y los iremos subiendo a lo largo de esta semana, a ver si esta semana consigo subirlos todos. Y ya ponemos al día la historia del Tower Fantasy. Así que nada, por aquí lo dejamos. Como siempre, gracias por vuestro tiempo. Saludos, hasta la próxima.